Okay, this is question 10 on the 2019 additional maths paper from WJC, and it's a coordinate geometry question. So the coordinates of the points F and G are, for F, we got -4, 10. And for G, we have 8, 28. Calculate the length of the line FG. Now, you could draw this as a diagram and use Pythagoras, or you could use the length of the line version of the Pythagoras formula, which is the length is the square root of x2 minus x1, so the difference in the x's squared, plus y2 minus y1, the difference in the y's squared. So it's essentially the same as just doing Pythagoras. So let's find the length FG. Is going to be the square root of, it doesn't matter which one you take to be what, so I will use this one as the second one. So we've got 8 take away -4. Well, 8 take away -4 is the same as 8 plus 4, all squared, plus y2 minus y1 is going to be 28 take away 10. So that gives me the square root of, I get 8 plus 4 is 12 squared, so that's 144, plus 18 squared. So you end up with root 468. So I square root that, I get 6 root 13, which is the format that I want it in. Okay, part B, find the gradient of the line that passes through the points F and G. So the gradient is equal to y2 minus y1, or the difference in the y's, over x2 minus x1, the difference in the x's. So let's do my y's first. I get 28, take away 10. Divided by the difference in the x's, I have 8 take away -4, or 8 plus 4. And we can plug that into the calculator, so we get 28 minus... Okay, part C. So we want to find the equation of the straight line that passes through the midpoint. So I need the midpoint of FG and is perpendicular to FG. Okay, so let's find the midpoint first. So the formula for the midpoint is we add our x's together. So x1 plus x2. Oops. And divide by 2. Essentially, we're finding the mean or the median, whichever one you want to think of our x values, and the same for our y values. So y1 plus y2 over 2. So my F and my G, let me just copy this down. So I've got them. Okay, so I'm going to have x1, so -4 plus 8 over 2 for my x's. And for my y's, I get 10 add 28 divided by 2. These are coordinates, so don't forget the coordinates. And this becomes -4 plus 8 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. 10 plus 28 is 38, divided by 2 is 19. So I've got my midpoint is 219. So it's perpendicular to the line FG. Well, we have worked out the gradient of FG is 3 over 2. We worked that out here. So we can say the gradient of FG was 3 over 2. Now the gradient of the line we want is perpendicular to it. So therefore, the perpendicular gradient is going to be the negative reciprocal of this. So it's negative 2/3. Okay, so I can now find the equation of the line. Which is y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. And we have our x1, y1 is our midpoints. And we also have, let's go with a nice purpley colour, the gradient is negative 2/3. So if I substitute those in, I get y minus 19 equals negative 2/3 x minus 2. And we want it in the form ax plus by plus c equals 0, where a, b, and c are integers. So let's sort this out. So I'm going to, first off, I'm going to multiply up by the 3. So that will give me 3y minus 57 equals, if I've multiplied up by the 3, I'm left with negative 2 lots of this bracket. So that's negative 2x plus 4. So I'm going to get this equal to 0. So I can do that by adding 2 x's to both sides. That'll give me 2 x's. I've got the 3y, and I'm going to take 4 off both sides, so I get negative 61. So this is now in the form that they want, ax plus by plus c, where a, b, and c are integers. Now you could have a different version of this, which is negative is 0. That's exactly the same thing, so that's fine as well.